Hey, welcome back to week 11. Right, week 11.
Yes.
That was a big conversation earlier in the video of last week. But we're here for week 11 of Wrestling in Mom's Basement. I, of course, am Patrick Young. This guy to my right is Joe Venuto.
You didn't have nothing?
I just did the slight delay and then fed you the line.
Okay, so it's going to be our new line. I just like delay now.
Do you want me to give something so it's not awkward?
No, we'll make sure you come up with something.
Yeah.
I like him.
All right,
I like him coming with the
All
right facts. No, because it makes me happy. But the slight delay just changed my life. So, you know how I change it. Do not say nothing until part 2. Save your facts. Well, don't look at the camera like that, so please say something. Or just say that. Okay.
The Johnny Gargano to my Tommaso Ciampa before NXT TakeOver Chicago. Joe Venuto.
Thank you.
There you go.
No, wait, I want to be Johnny. No, wait, okay. I am Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, I give you.
Yeah, because last
You
week.
get Kansas LeRae in the deal.
Yeah. And it was last week there was that big controversy too that I was Billy and he was Peyton. Well, we all know I'm a Peyton to his Billy. Because I know Peyton's song by heart, but the lyrics and all, and he knows Billy's.
Yep. Oh, oh.
Peyton's don't have lyrics, so I can't do it.
Neither of them have lyrics. Just someone going, ooh, ooh. Well, anyway, Raw versus Smackdown time.
Peyton's hot.
Yes.
So Billy.
So is Billy.
They're like the iconic duo. Like,
They are the iconic duo. That's in fact who they are.
yes, they're kind of like us. The iconic duo of wrestling podcast on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Because I'm the only duo we can think of.
Yeah. The woke culture's going downhill.
Oh my god!
I mean, there's room at the top, you know.
I hope all 38 you. Alright.
Say that's a bad thing.
No.
We have 38 people watching us,
Consistently.
which is 38 more people than I thought we would.
Yeah, especially at this time. I was hoping for like 5.
So thank you for supporting us in our terrible video making habits.
We're getting there. Oh wait, I can use the laptop tonight. Damn.
Okay, well,
Sunday night.
Sunday night we're gonna be making a video with this laptop instead of our phones.
So it should have better quality.
Yes.
And the reason for that one introduction was no reason. There won't be no news this week unless there's anything breaking Sunday. Then we'll do something. I mean, there's a WWE Network survey, which might be fun to take on here. Because I got an email, so.
And we literally just mentioned walk culture.
Yeah, so
and that their 5 guys are leaving.
Yeah, so that was like the big stuff anyway of the week.
Yeah.
And anything else will be on Sunday. But our numbers predictions take place in the news this week. That'll be in part 3 or 60 by the time we're done this video.
Yes.
We should get started with Raw versus Smackdown.
Yes. Yes, we should.
We should.
Yes.
Should we get started? Okay. This week, Raw and Smackdown aired on TV. And both shows were very similar.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why sometimes when it feels like the creation's on break, there's a reason why we don't include NXT in these, because like we said before, the winner's obvious.
NXT.
Right. One was better than the other, but the one that was better than the other might actually cost itself too.
Yes.
So, on a major error in judgment. So,
Yeah. One had an overall better show, but the worst moment of the week.
right, but surprisingly, that's not my biggest botch of the week, though.
Oh, really?
Because they're not the one building towards a paper.
Fair enough.
You know, when not all the participants are on the pay-per-view are on the show. No, it's not saying what my biggest botch of the week is, but if you're trying to sell stuff at pay-per-view, make sure everybody's on your show. But we'll start with Raw. Not that there's a lot of exciting stuff on Raw, so I just picked the main stuff instead this week. Didn't mean I enjoy all the stuff I picked. It's more so the main stuff. First, probably the best part of Raw, though, Suplex City, bitch. Brock Lesnar stood on the camera, dressed as Braun Strowman in their sit-down interview with McCole. I spoke with eerie calmness. He thanked Braun for inspiring him for backing him into the corner because that's what he does most dangerous. He issued one last word of warning his suplex city catchphrase, and then disappears. Short, sweet, and to the point. That's always been what Lesnar is at his best on the mic.
Yes.
He gets his point across. He sells match. I don't barrel for it. We heard Braun talk more than once. When Lesnar Final Tour finished up the gravity match, this big fight environment, we're eager to see how the match is going to play out. This is the epitome of an effective hype, especially for the Universal Championship, which should main event Sunday's show.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite parts of the week. It didn't actually end up in the ring for obvious reasons. Brock wasn't there.
Right.
The interview's pre-taped, and I'm happy they didn't censor out the bitch part of Suplex City, bitch.
Right.
But yeah, Heyman can just sell me on a match with 1,000-word promo, and Brock Lesnar can probably sell me a match in 5 words. Paul Heyman could probably also sell me on a 5-word promo too. But still, I'm really excited for this match. I did like this build-up this week better than I liked Cena and Roman's. Since that one was more one-sided, this one was sort of pseudo face-to-face with each other, having a promo saying that they'll destroy each other pretty much.
And I didn't put this as one of the highlights. It was one to make things on roll about Roman and Cena though. But I think Roman might still lost the promo battle.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad, but I mean, no sense. Alex Riley. Just saying, because, all the casuals know what happened between Cena and Alex Riley. We don't even know what happened between Cena and Alex Riley. They just said Cena took a prank for him or something, and Riley's career got buried. But that's not why he was released, because Riley was released in 2016. That happened, Riley's push was in 2011.
Yes.
So, okay. But, yeah, but no, it wasn't that big, you're right. It was Roman's best promo in the battle. Roman still lost, though, because they showed Cena's excellent promo against The Rock at WrestleMania 28. So somehow, Roman still lost.
It was Cena's promo that he used against Cena.
Yeah, and somehow Cena still won. The next one of the other main things in the world, the unpredictability in the women's division. Now, sarcasm. Like I said, there's not very much personal highlights here, so I'm working on what I'm giving. As if there wasn't enough predictability in the Royals women's division, there's really not. Because you don't know who is going to win the title. With the title switched their hands every week as of late, Bayley stunned everybody on Monday night. Once she returned, then we groaned. Bayley, Enzo, and Jinder.
One of these things are not like the other, but yeah, they can sort of lump them in the same category.
2 of these things aren't like the other. Bayley can wrestle. All 3 are terrible on the mic. But Bayley, Enzo, and...
Yeah, one of these things, Bayley.
I mean, you meant that. I think that Jinder's terrible, and 2 more that terrible. No, Enzo's terrible.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah,
Dude, Jinder can actually wrestle.
He's had decent...
More than Enzo.
Well, yeah. But...
Take that away from Jinder.
Well, I want to say Jinder can actually wrestle. Jinder's actually competent.
Yes.
There's a difference between competent and wrestle. Competent means he's average at doing what he does, but he's not going to get no better.
No.
So, Enzo's terrible at what he does.
Yeah. Enzo can have a terrible match. Jinder can have a boring match.
Right. But, seriously, Bayley, Enzo, Jinder, and there's somebody else too I wanted to mention this, because I had this one point. I can't remember the 4th person. I'll get to it if I remember their name. Bayley, Enzo... Not their name, I can't remember what I'm talking about right now. But Bayley, Enzo, and Jinder, if I was somebody that would change the channel on the product, which I'm not, I would change the channel when they're on either show. I can't remember the fourth person right now, but their name probably come across this soon.
Yeah.
I can remember. It's probably someone on World too, because Jinder's like the only one I really hate on SmackDown. But let me just say it. Jinder's a terrible champ, Enzo's annoying, and Bayley makes me crazy on days. So, but yeah, congratulations, Bayley, you came back.
She should, for her sake, I think she needed to stay gone longer.
Yeah, she didn't stay going for like 2 years.
Yeah,
so
I think she needed that like absence makes the heart grow fonder type of thing. That you'll remember her better down the road. I don't think a month is long enough for that to actually occur.
No, for me it was like my absence made my heart grow too big for me. I had chest pains. I was like, oh god, it might be indigestion and stuff. Made me want to gag when her music hit.
So now it's a 5-way.
Yeah, Alexa, then those two, Billy and Sasha. No, Sasha's not the fourth person. I know definitely her.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Please try again.
Did you say Alexa?
No, it's Sasha. Billy and Sasha formed an alliance with Alexa. And, take out Nia, which makes no sense.
With a triple spear.
Right, which Alexa, I think, hit the best.
And I think she may have glanced off Nia just because of spacing.
Yeah, because she was like on top of Sasha once she landed. Yeah, they formed an unlikely partnership to lay out Nia. Then Billy and Sasha acted like real jerks and vicious and double teamed the poor defenseless champ.
The goddess.
Whatever.
Still my beating heart every Monday.
And then they embraced to a big pop, the same as they don't have a life and they don't watch wrestling much. It was a hometown return, I guess. I guess it was memorable for her. When Billy was announced as the fifth entrant, it made things more interesting.
No, it just makes things muddled.
Right. Says that he was using the same crop of talent. This is these are keeping fans guessing. Who's Alexa losing the belt to?
Let's see.
Predictions are leaving.
I'm thinking Bailey right now talking about this.
Otherwise, monotony's going to set in though.
Because, Raw doesn't hold anything back to pay-per-views, so I should wait.
The other highlight role, The Miz shined. There's not much to like about Jason Jordan's... I gotta rant about this. Wait, was it Jason Jordan the other person? No, it's not him. He's not that terrible.
Okay, we're quickly stealing JD from MY's gimmick.
Yeah, I know. But he did.
Get off my TV.
Yeah. Well, me, I'm choosing
You
channel.
can now take Braun off that list. And weirdly, you can put Bailey on that list.
Right. Though, even if they are about the same level in ring still. That Braun might be up there for in-ring work career too.
Yeah.
Jordan did his thing and won a 6-pack challenge. That was a good match. The fans clearly didn't want him to win.
Especially if you have the Hardy Boys in the same match.
Right, yeah. He was the next best option.
Yeah. Would have been interesting if one of the Miz Horizon members would have gotten it. I don't think it would have been a better match, but it would have been interesting.
Nah. Preferably, if I had to pick between them, I would say Axel.
Yeah.
But going back to Miz and Jordan, Miz can carry the program though from a promo standpoint, doing the talking of it too. He did it on Monday as he tore both into Jordan and Kurt. He also has the star power that Jordan can't claim at this point, because this Jordan's still not proven as a single star yet. Miz has accomplished everything there is accomplished, and he's also the best pure heel in the company. Monday night he tired of feeling his back, trying to draw him, but it's also interesting he's kept for the worst. He even managed to get generate heat from himself against the one-dimensional face. Miz was started the show by booking it, opening and closing. And single-handedly created some buzz for a match that probably would be an afterthought on Sunday's loaded card.
I did see it coming, to be fair.
Yeah, so did I.
The match was very good. And Jordan has been having good matches the last 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
However, I don't think this is the time for that spot. I think you need some patience and just go along with what you're doing with him. Just keep on having him in good matches with main stars and having like, oh wow, this Jordan kid can really go. Let's get behind him. He's very talented. Let's go for it. This pretty much is, Angle gave him a couple matches. He came sort of close to beating Cena and Roman. He gets an Intercontinental title shot.
Yeah.
That's sort of how it feels. I wish you could feel more because Jordan actually is a pretty talented guy. He's very athletic. Gable's my favorite of the team, but Jordan can do incredible things in the ring, and I hope him and Miz pull something great out on the pay-per-view.
I do feel like though if Brock wins on Sunday night, he's not supposed to be on. We're also supposed to be without Universal Champion until Royal Rumble season. So, not even for Survivor Series for some reason. If the Intercontinental Championship is going to end up being the main event, then I don't see Miz or Jordan taking up the main event spot. Definitely not Jordan. And Miz, I don't see them playing that main event. Miz don't feel the main event role like he did on Smackdown last year, the Intercontinental Championship. This is where Miz needs to lose to a babyface, for example, Jeff or Finn. That can main event, and I'll be believable on Raw as a main event. And I feel like it would be nice to have the Intercontinental Championship around babyfaces, at least for a change. They're going to spend most of the last year with Miz, anyway.
Yes.
Other than that, overall, I do want to mention too the triple threat tag team match.
Yeah, that was also a really good match as well.
Anything else?
I would actually give. I know you're probably not going to have this in a positive way, but I actually really did like Roman's promo.
I didn't talk about it, so I didn't like it. I didn't hate it. Roman wasn't my botch of the week, by the way.
No. Oh, okay.
It's not Roman.
I'm going to guess.
It's not Cena not being there either. Right,
it's not mine, so you got something to hold on for. I did like Roman's promo. I thought this is the sort of attitude we needed with Cena in the ring with him. I think this is sort of the attitude we need to take of getting his ass handed to him in a promo for the last couple weeks, and then coming out guns a-blazing, probably the best promo he's actually done that's been more than 2 seconds of speaking.
Still not as good as that one, though. The night of WrestleMania 33.
Yeah.
Still not as good as that.
Well, yeah, that he spoke, 5 words?
Yeah.
And it spoke volumes. This one, I thought that this was his best promo of more than just 1 sentence.
Mm-hmm.
By far. It didn't feel like it was scripted. It felt like it was something natural that he's been feeling. It's been bottled up, and now he just let it rip. I wish Cena was there, and he would get that feeling with Cena in the ring, and then that would make the match a bit more interesting to me. I mean, I'm still interested in the match, but I feel like it would garner much more interest if Cena was there. However, I'm going to give the positive to Roman there.
The promo was fine. He still lost the promo battle.
Well, yeah, to be fair, Roman's been choosing the wrong things to go after Cena for.
Yeah, he did this one too. Alex Riley. I really did not get that one.
I said it last week with when Roman pointed out that people usually interrupt Cena to make a name for themselves. But he didn't add the part where Cena's going out there interrupting Roman to make a name for himself.
No, I said we went to ticket sales.
Yeah.
On Smackdown this week, see, like, in studio interviews, or this week a lot.
Yeah, we're in fashion this week.
The build to Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens.
Even NXT did some of that, actually.
Yes, with two other women.
Yeah.
Week later, Kevin Owens vicious and unprovoked attack of Vince. Shane soundly bolted the ring gang, Dynamite from the dress Owens. There was no yelling or screaming, there was no grandeur or explosive prizes. The ring held down him. Shane went calm, cool, and collected as he condemned Owens to Hell in a Cell and the beating he's going to deal him on October 8th. It was a complete departure from the energy Shane typically brings. He was serious, demonstrating to the audience how serious the situation is. Pretty much for his old Vince, they don't see eye. Shane said Vince is still his dad. And when Owens put his hands on Vince, he opened up a world pain stopper that comes away inside the Hell in a Cell. And Owens responded later by Sally, fading feigning sincerity as he apologized for his actions to blame Shane for everything. He randomly claimed that while he would do Shane on October 8th will not replace a hell, but rather heaven.
Yeah, I thought both promos were really good. I did enjoy Owens a little bit more, to be honest. But I thought Shane did a perfectly fine job for what he was. I did like the fact that he didn't come out and do his little shuffle thing on the entranceway. He walked out. He's pissed off. He wants to tear Kevin Owens a new one. And that perfectly came across so good. Owens, I did. Owens, he did draw me like that. Almost Jake Roberts like low talk voice. So
Yeah.
You guys would listen to what I say to make it sound a bit more interesting, like that.
Right.
And then he went on louder to like emphasize his points. Yeah, but both are. I'm ready to see this Hell in a Cell match. I don't know what else they're going to do with their feud though. Is my only knock against it.
Still there's only 2 Smackdowns left. I believe.
It's 2 weeks. Well, yeah, that's usually the fall special, 2 weeks before promos. But I don't really know what else they're gonna do. Probably contract signing. That seems to be one of their favorite things to do nowadays. But this week, I felt they did good.
Now there's a Smackdown. Revenge is a perfect 10. Ty Dillinger revenge weeks of interference and attacks on Baron Corbin Tuesday night and erupted in the United States before the United States Championship match between Corbin and AJ Could. They started by attacking Corbin. Not only was it logical storyline progression, it also sets up a it also sets up a unpredictable triple threat match for the coveted mid-card title at Hell in a Cell. While the match is not been formally announced, booking trade suggests that that's going to be the match schedule for Hell in a Cell. And why not? AJ, Baron, Ty have been intertwined over the last month anyway. So their stories coming together to create some of the best television SmackDown has lately, along with Owens and Shane. It also reintroduced Ty to relevancy this feud, after the month spent languishing in the undercard, and fans have reacted favorably. Now it'll be up to Ty to learn type of performance to earn some continued exposure. If he can do that, Hell in a Cell will be monumental in life for him, his chances of main roster star him, even if he loses the match himself, which he probably will.
I did have some reservations before. I didn't think this feud was that great. However, I'm starting to realize that Ty actually got a big reaction going out there in Oakland. He actually got the 10 chance, which had been sort of dwindling down ever since he got called up. But this week they actually seemed back full force, like people are invested in it. So I guess I do have to get behind this because it's at least benefiting somebody. If it does, from an outsider's perspective, it probably should be benefiting Corbin. But I guess backstage found out he was sort of a dick. So, I literally expected that from the first time I saw him in NXT.
Yeah.
So, apparently I was news to them.
Not a dick like Sasha. I see him take pictures of fans. Just,
I think I've even seen CM Punk take pictures of fans at an airport.
Corbin waves to you too.
I've also seen him throw out I've also heard him throw out someone's backpack at an airport. But I think I've actually seen him take a picture with somebody in the airport.
I can't blame him for throwing out the backpack.
Yeah,
because that's clear. Clearly, if you're going to sign multiple stuff at the airport, you're going to sell without the permission. So good for him. And Corbin also waves to you outside the arena. I don't think you've seen Corbin outside the arena. But I have proof at Battleground he did wave to us, where Sasha goes like this. By the way, with eye contact, we were someplace, but he looked at us. Sasha goes like this outside the arena. You know, Sasha says she goes over to our fan at our arena. Funny. That was
that never happened.
That was her way to turn her story around, and she goes like this. And her beautiful black trimmed glasses, though, so she looks beautiful when she gets out of the car, but she always puts her head down.
She's a beautiful girl, yes.
She always puts her head down, and yeah, I'm just saying, Corbin takes pictures of the face at the airport.
Well, anyway,
The backstage.
well, anyway,
backstage
back to Ty. It's benefiting Ty.
main rosters figure out that Corbin was a dick.
I guess mostly I was thinking negative towards this feud because the last 3 weeks we've only gotten like 10 minutes of AJ, maybe less in ring on SmackDown, and AJ's has been for a long time one of my favorite competitors. Has been my current favorite competitor in WWE. So maybe that's why I was thinking negatively, but I am sort of coming around to it because it is benefiting Ty a great deal.
It's okay, AJ only gets 10 minutes. There are other people
Yes.
on the roster
Yes.
that need exposure. They don't listen to our dumb friend who will tell you that SmackDown doesn't rotate their talent. But
You may actually be watching this.
no names mentioned. We'll just call him
Anthony.
Lars. He reminds me of Ryback.
Who runs with Anthony?
He's not watching this. He doesn't even watch SmackDown. He barely watches Raw. Actually, he might watch SmackDown more than Raw because Kevin Owens is his favorite.
Yeah.
So he might. But
Although it took him a while to follow Kevin Owens on Twitter after he was like, "That's the man right there."
right. But Anthony, Lars, Omar does not know who we are talking about. He's a nice kid. And another thing that has nothing to do with Anthony, Lars, and Omar. Oh yes, it does. Because look, rotation. SmackDown's women's division. Because Charlotte returned and won.
Charlotte returned.
So did Becky. So did Becky too.
No, I don't say that as yes, Queen, but that's her name, the Queen, or her nickname, her moniker.
I will love to be on her.
The chick from the Queen City. Let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, rotation. Because her and Becky haven't been on the show in a while. Why? I don't know. Charlotte.
Yeah, they say that Ric Flair's been out sick for 6 weeks, which is true, but I think he's been mostly out of the woods for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So.
Charlotte returns to Live on Tuesday night, and was immediately thrust to the spotlight and became the number one contender.
By the way, what I mean by that is, I think Charlotte's been
Backstage.
at SmackDown, well, it has 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Not diminishing what Rick went through. Not at all. But I'm saying, you're the best woman in ring worker has been backstage the last 3 weeks and you haven't used her stuff.
Yeah. She was first brought back in the spotlight where she belonged, number one contender Natalia, after winning a fatal four against Becky and two other girls. Not my fault. Naomi and Tamina. She beat Tamina with her big boot. Match at Hell in a Cell. Charlotte came back, based the division actually have star power, which has been missing over the last month or so. And McIntyre challenged her, or probably her second greatest rival on the main roster, Natalia. She's going to make sure the second game in 2017 is a big one for the SmackDown Women's Division, which I'm just glad we got a one-on-one match on pay-per-view for the title. Not like some clusters. Yeah.
Don't worry, a third woman's going to get added to it. No, the Money in the Bank, the Miss Money in the Bank holder. I'm almost sure that she's going to cash it in.
I'm almost sure she's cashed in. I do not see her
Almost
beating Charlotte though if Charlotte wins.
That's why I think she's going to beat Natalia.
She's losing the belt.
In a match that includes Charlotte.
She's going to lose the belt then at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
More like Charlotte.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Or even on SmackDown before they do a Team Raw versus SmackDown. Yeah.
But instead of Charlotte's big triumph after spending so much time with her father recovering, in which the doctors actually told her that
he was dead.
Yeah, that he was going to die pretty soon.
Yeah.
Thank God it didn't end up that way, but that's what she was told.
Yeah.
And it's going to be her first big triumph since then. And I think before that, Carmel's actually going to rain on her parade and cash in on Maddie and actually win the championship.
Right, if there's a third woman added to the match, it should be Becky.
Yes.
That's it. And then that's another rumor too that I'll just cover now. Paige has been the Performance Star all week, and she is clear, I believe. And she's going to be moved to SmackDown. It's a role.
Hopefully no more news about her and Del Rio's wacky relationship. Hopefully that calms down and becomes much more.
Yeah, normal. I haven't heard of them in a while.
Yeah, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, a few weeks. The only news I heard about them recently has been Lily Page is more likely clear, but she has been. It has been confirmed she had before siren in the last 3 days, 3 or 4 days, and her like Charlotte will inject the division with more star power.
Yes.
And that gives them a top of Becky, Charlotte, Paige, and Natalia, and it gives her all top of Asuka and whatever.
And 4 other women.
Yeah, we're not going to count their names because Asuka's the main deal there.
Yes.
I
literally just said she takes her heads off.
Other things Smackdown I do want to say. So, Aiden English and Orton.
Yes.
That was a good match. Pat's probably going to cover Rusev, so I'll leave that to him. You're probably going to cover Dolph too.
Yeah, of course I'm going to cover my
And you're
boy.
probably going to cover Dolph too, right?
Because
Because you've been liking Dolph stuff.
Yeah.
So have I, but I know you told me about him last week. And the other one will be the tag team division too with New Day and Usos at LSL. It's a normal match for now.
Yeah.
And the tag match with the Hypers is pretty decent, and then the Hypers teasing their storyline looks like this might get interesting now that they're finally getting some of it.
We'll talk about Jinder later.
Right, we'll get to Rusev and Dolph and whoever else passed on well, and in the next in part 2. Bye.
Bye.